Hey y'all, my name is Ashley and I am a 11th year first grade teacher here in Texas, and this is going to be another week of my life, but I dropped the ball today. I completely just forgot to pick up the phone all day today and show y'all what was going on. During my conference, we were pretty much planning the whole conference, so I didn't really get like a conference to sit down and like talk to you guys and update you. I am so sorry. It was a Monday, and we had some damage to our roof in a storm that we had on Sunday night. So that was all on my mind all day and dealing with that. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't update you. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Sorry for the bareness you see. We are in the middle of packing because, of course, we are moving. We're actually moving a week from today, basically. So, yeah. Anyways, I will go through my day with you guys because I feel so bad. So I'm just going to sit down, talk to you, tell you how the day went. And I wish I could. There we go. Okay. So today, it wasn't too bad of a day. The kids were very chatty, very talkative. Practicing our centers didn't go as well today, which, that's okay. Tomorrow, we're actually going to get into like the rotation of it. We've practiced every center. The only center we haven't got to practice is boom cards, but our district is just waiting on something from the company in order for us to be able to open it again, which is frustrating because I pay for that. The school's not paying for that. I've paid for boom cards and I can't even use it. So anyways, because of all that, we haven't got to practice our boom cards, but that's okay. We also didn't get to practice typing.com because I didn't have the app on there yet, but that's gonna be super easy. They click on the app and it takes them through, and I can help them with that the first time. Tomorrow's actually gonna be our first run through of centers and our first rotation, and we're gonna practice our first rotation and see how it goes, and then we're gonna talk about it. And so I'm really interested to see how they do tomorrow. I'm a little nervous because it's the first time, but we're gonna do this. So yeah, and I'm going to set lots of expectations and talk to them about it and tell them why this is so important and why they need to stay quiet. So yeah, and then tomorrow for at least 2 of my classes, I don't have any testing to do. So I'll be able to like actually walk around and make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do in centers, when normally I wouldn't be able to do that. So that's good. So today, like I said, they were just really talkative, really chatty. We read our story. Oh my God, I'm getting confused because I lesson plan today. So that book's popping in my mind. I read the story to Spark Cookie. The kids loved it. We did the sound effects today. And that's one of the reasons that I didn't get any filming of me like teaching or anything, because I did the sound effects. So the kids loved it. They thought the sound effects were hilarious. We went over our vocabulary. We talked about decoding a word. We talked about, we talked about all kinds of things. We talked about rules and laws. Again, I'm social studies and the reading teacher, so I am incorporating social studies into my lesson, and I quickly just do a little thing. Today we watched a video about the difference between rules and laws and boom bang. That was it. Sometimes I use a read aloud to introduce it, or sometimes I'll just throw it into centers. So that is how that worked. Okay. And then I'm trying to think, what else did we do today? That's pretty much it. I did more testing on kids. We practiced our centers today. And then a lesson planned. And yeah, so just a busy day. And then I got home. My husband picked me up because my mom had to use my car to take Madison to gymnastics. Today's Monday. It's gymnastics day. And then they picked up groceries on their way home, and Mom had cooked when I got home. And then me and Madison spent the evening coloring. We watched the Frozen movie, and she dressed up as Elsa. That's her new favorite thing to do, y'all. It is the cutest thing in the world. I'll have to get a video, and hopefully I can like insert. I don't know if I'll be able to insert it, but Look, I don't have the same outfit on. It is the cutest thing, let me just tell you. She like acts out like the whole scene where Elsa is singing "Let It Go," acts that entire thing out. It's the cutest thing. So that's pretty much what my evening consisted of. If you hear the washer and dryer going on in the background, the laundry is going right now. I mean, my house is pretty much in dismay because we have boxes everywhere. So yeah, I'm just sitting in my office trying to like decompress from the day. I just did my daughter's memory keeper, so I got that, and then I'm about to jot out my to-do list that I need to do during my conference tomorrow, because I have a sub this next week. So Labor Day we have off, and then Tuesday I'm not coming in because we close on our house, so I have a sub that day. So I'm just trying to prep for the sub and get everything ready for her. So I want to make a to-do list tomorrow so I can like get things done. That's the goal. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I mean, nothing too exciting, nothing too crazy. It was a pretty chill day. The kids did really well, minus the talking a lot. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow goes better with Centers, because I'm really, really nervous about how this whole like rotation thing's gonna work tomorrow. Because I know the kindergarten teachers don't do things like I do. So, and I know my math teacher doesn't do things like I do. So my thing is with Centers is I'm very like, I set their expectations very high, because I have to be working with kids. So I can't constantly be stopping what I'm doing to go stop and deal with them. So I had a suggestion. One of you wanted to know what we do during Centers. So I will be getting that video out for you guys. I just don't know when it's going to be. I'm just trying to survive this move, and then we'll see. I also have a classroom tour that should have already been put up, actually. I should have already had a classroom tour go up, so yeah. But yeah, so that's that. I'm going to go. I'm going to finish jotting my to-do list down for tomorrow, and then I'm going to go take a shower and go to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'm so sorry about today. Okay, y'all, good morning. We are in the classroom today. First thing is I got new food for my hamsters. My gerbils. So I am just going to refill their food bucket because it was getting kind of low. And then the next thing, I'm just going to prep and get ready for the day. So yeah, nothing too crazy today. It's just going to be like a normal day. So yeah. They are actually up and out this morning, the gerbils are, so that's awesome. I'm not getting this. And then, I'm trying to think, I did make my list last night like I told you I was going to, so I have that. Have the list going for this week of things that I need to do and get done. My first priority is to get ready and prep for the sub. And then I'll start working on like the other things. So, but I think I pretty much know what I'm doing for the sub, so I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I think it's just a matter of like getting it ready. So, I'm getting my board turned on so I can do our breakfast count, our lunch choice. And then I will catch up with you guys later. I don't know if I'll be able to catch up with you again this morning. Probably be during my conference or my lunch. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay guys, it is during my conference. Today has been going pretty good. So my first class, we practiced our first rotation and they actually did really well in it. I did have to get on line like once or twice for being a little too loud, but other than that, they did so good. Sorry, I'm just trying to get things. We meet tomorrow to discuss our like intervention groups, and I want to make sure that I have my binders. So I made these binders and I put small groups, but I'm actually going to use it as like their data. So in the thing I have the like numbered tabs, and then behind each tab I have their how they did on MAP, their student profile, and then I have the reading test that I just did that I've done with them. I have 2 kids left on that reading test, and it's taken me 3 weeks, but it's okay. So I did that, and then but yeah, they are doing really well with the group. I have not practiced with this group we talked about it. We went over our expectations. We went over what to do in each center, and we're about to get in them when they come back from specials. I have 30 minutes, so that should be plenty of time to get in their center and do their center. So yeah, we will see how this goes. But I am excited to see how they do, because my first group did really well. I just hope that all my other groups do well too. So yeah, but I made my list last night of everything that I need to do this week, and it's pretty long, but that's because it's a new month. So I have like my monthly stuff on here too. So that's the long list. I've marked something off because I found what I was gonna do in centers. I think I'm gonna do copies. Oh, actually I already pulled my copies, so I got that. I think I might do my copies tomorrow, so I can go ahead and get that done and get that over with and not have to worry about that. And then I need to prep for small groups because I'm going to start bulling small groups on Wednesday of next week, so I need to prep bags and stuff and get that all ready. And then that means I need to print their things for that. And then I think that's really it for now that I can do. Oh, I did this already. I need to add a couple more kids to the last animal group, but I've already done that. So yeah, I mean, I'm just slowly getting through all the things. But I'm proud of the progress that I've made so far, and I'm just loving this like whole system I have going on right now. So we're doing really good. Why is this not loading? Sorry, give me a sec. Getting a little frustrated. Like it wasn't logging me in. It just says working. Please wait. So I need 2 kids that I need to print. I want to make sure I have it for our meeting tomorrow. And I also have a couple things that I've prepped for my sub binder because I have not set that up yet. And then I do already have I need to type up my lesson plans and stuff for the sub on Tuesday, because like I said, we're moving, so I won't be here. We're moving that day. We're closing on our house, and I just ordered a whole lot of stuff on Amazon. My daughter, we're redoing her room, we're redoing her bathroom, because she's gonna have her own bathroom. Right now hers is like the guest room, but it's gonna be her bathroom. No one's gonna use it. So yeah, we're pretty excited. I'm just really excited. I'm really excited for this new adventure for our little family. And yeah, so I just ordered a couple things on Amazon for her room, her bathroom. My mom needed a shower curtain for her bathroom. And then I got a couple things like for our bathroom, and then for our bathroom, and then for like, I don't even know, like kitchen stuff. But I'm gonna get this all done, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay guys, so I'm in the middle of making copies, so this is gonna be quick and short. Not a lot has gone on today. It's just our normal day. We're in the middle of centers, and look at this cute little like timer I found on YouTube. It's like a duck timer or something. It's so cute. And he just walks. The kids love it. So my first group did really well with centers. They did so good with their rotation day. We're only doing 1 rotation. So last week we practiced the center every single day, and then we still had 1 more practice on Monday. We did that. And then this week we're just practicing 1 rotation, and then we clean up, we come back, and we talk about what we did well. So you can see on the board right there what we did well and what we need to work on. So that's what we're doing. every day. We do our lesson, we do that, and they get into their centers. So right now we have like their social studies center out. They're cutting and gluing. Let me just flip you. So this is what they're doing for social studies this week. They are cutting and gluing like the rules and the laws. So they're cutting these out and determining if it's a rule and law. We did this together yesterday on the big board. So this is basically just what we did together. This is their freckle center. I don't know, I think they're all went to sleep, so they're gonna have to log back in, but it's just their freckle. Okay, and then at this table, this is the writing center. They all have different things to work on. So this is what my low babies are doing. They're just labeling. So they're taking the label and they're writing it by the picture, and then they're tracing it. And then this is the medium babies. They are cutting the labels out and putting them on and then tracing the sentence. And this one, they are going to label the picture with the things, and they're going to write a sentence. So that's the writing center. That's what they're doing for writing. Oh, I didn't mean to put my book here. This is the book we read today. And then the other center, so this is Read Yourself. So they're all just doing what they're supposed to do and Read Yourself. And this is the other center they're doing today. So this is their word center. They are finding the words and coloring the picture of that word. So we're doing short I this week because that's what they learned last week. That is what they did. Short I is what they did in their phonics class slash phonics slash writing. And so that's what they're doing today. And it's been going really well. The kids have been, my first group of kids did really well. This second group hasn't been too bad. They've just been really needy with the buzzers today. So I got these with some of that like extra money, like the bonus that I got. I am so happy I did. They've been amazing. Kids don't interrupt me as much because they want to get a buzzer. So yeah, I love them. So that's what we're doing. I'm just making copies right now and trying to get those done. And then, that's it. That's pretty much it. I need to sit down and do my small groups. We did meet today for intervention and try and figure out what kids we're going to go where for intervention, and we got like nowhere. So I do need to sit down and like figure out my groups and stuff and what I'm doing with them next week, because we're going to start that in next week. I already printed out their papers that they're going to take home for reading their book, and then I have their bags sitting right here, so this is all good to go. I just have to like figure out what they're going to do when they come to me. So I know one group, I think my A babies we're going to do this decodable reader for the word the. So it's a pretty simple one. So I folded it. I just need to staple it, but I need to go get the rest of my copies because we're not supposed to leave them, and I had to leave mine. So I had to get this. I just got done doing copies. It took me about 30 minutes. That's my stack. That's the huge stack, and then that is just like the coloring pages that I have. If they finish early, they can get from the fast finisher cart, and I always do like coloring pages. But that's a stack, y'all. That's not even doing small groups. That's just centers and whole group stuff. So I gotta put it all away. Let's do this. Yes, I'm at home again because I didn't get to talk to you today because the wall came in basically with our house. So not like the real wall, but like, so we're supposed to close on the 5th, but the buyers that are, okay, so our buyers are selling their house. The buyers that are buying their house, something was wrong with their paperwork, and we're having to push our closing back to the 8th instead of the 5th, which is, I know it's only 3 days, but we had everything scheduled. We had movers coming. Like we were ready. Like my lender has been working like nonstop to get our paper ready, like to get all of our stuff ready for this day, and this happened. So we're frustrated. Like we were very frustrated because the whole reason we moved it up, our closing wasn't supposed to be until the 20th. So the whole reason we moved it up was because of these people that didn't even get their crap together. So I've just been frustrated because I found this out during my lunch. No, it was at the beginning of my conference. I found this out at the beginning of my conference, and so all that happened. And then come to find out that it was just a day. And then we're not getting back as much as we thought. We'll get it back eventually, but it's a frustrating day. It was very like a disheartening day. My heart just kept sinking every time I would get news. Like, so anyways, that's where we are. And then, trying to think. Oh, so let me go through my day. So I didn't talk to y'all during my conference like I did usually do. And I didn't get to talk to y'all this morning because I brought my plant in to the classroom and I had to get that all set up and figure out where it was going and rearrange a couple things. And I'm not living my library anymore because of it, but that's where my window is. So that's where it had to go. So all of that. Anyways, so that happened today. And then the day went pretty well. Again, we just practiced one rotation. So I'm slowly pushing them into centers this year. And I think it's working a lot better. We come back. So I introduced each center one day. And then every time we did a center, we came back, we talked about it. We talked about what went well, what we need to work on. And we've done that every day. And now that we're into our first rotation, we come back, we talk about it. What went well, what we need to work on. And that's what we're going to continue to do. Next week, we're going to add the 2 rotations and we're just going to see how it goes. So here's hoping it goes good next week as well with the 2. They're doing really good with the 1 right now. They're starting to get a little loud, but next week I'm also trying to like throw in my small groups. I planned for small groups today. We were also supposed to plan for like the following week, but that didn't happen during my conference because of everything that everything that had popped up in the house. So that's why I didn't get to talk to y'all. So I just kept having to tell myself to breathe through it, Ashley. And I just felt like I was trying really, really hard. And I think I did a really good job of not lashing out at the kids, even though I was so frustrated. And I did great. But you know, when you get in those moods, you just get very frustrated and down. It's like, I still have a job. I still have to deal with little babies. And I don't want to break their spirit. So I just kept breathing. So yeah, but anyways, we also did our first exit ticket today. So I do exit tickets on Post-its. I post like a question on the board and they write their answer on the exit ticket and then they stick it on my the door that comes into my room. I have like the little, I'll have to show you when I go to school tomorrow, but I have that on the front door. So we did that today and they did really good. Didn't have very many get the answer right, but they did really good with it today. They did really good putting it where we're supposed to go and knowing exactly what to do. So yeah, I really, really think that went really well. So anyways, that's where we are. That's what we did today. I mean, it was nothing big, nothing crazy. We are continuing social studies and doing what we were supposed to do. I mean, it's still just going good. I showed you the centers yesterday. I started working on my PowerPoint for next week today. So I'll show y'all that tomorrow, which now I have to rework the whole thing because I'm going to be here Tuesday, Wednesday, and not Thursday, Friday next week. So yeah, I'm taking off Thursday because that's when the movers are coming, and then Friday's the day that we're closing. So we will see. I hope this all just goes like it's supposed to. Like my heart just kept sinking today and I was just so sad and it just didn't get better. So we'll see. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Okay, y'all, it's after school that I'm talking to you guys. But we are, I don't even know what I was gonna say. No idea what I was gonna say to y'all. But we had a pretty good day. Today we just did the retelling. So we did this. Let me make sure, yeah, it doesn't have any pictures on it. So they did this. I got a little video of some of one of the classes working on it. So it's retelling, and then they were just supposed to put like the pieces in the correct order, and that's what they did today. And then we did our tree art, which I need to make pictures, the copies of. So I gotta go make copies of this real quick, and I'll be back if I have to. Okay, so then we did our tree. So they colored and then their fingerprints, and they were putting that in. We're putting that in the hallway. So I did all the classes I did that for. For the next week, I have a sub on Thursday, Friday. So I've been prepping for my sub. I think I got everything ready for the sub. Or both subs, because I have 2 different subs. I got everything prepped for small groups starting next week. I'm only gonna be able to do Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's a little frustrating, but I did it to myself. We're moving. I was only supposed to miss Tuesday because we were having the movers come Monday, but now everything got pushed back. So the movers are coming Thursday, so I have to miss Thursday and Friday. So that's where we are. So yeah, okay. Anyways, so that's where we are right now. The kids did absolutely amazing today. I'm so proud of them. They worked really hard. They did really good. I have a little trouble with my class, but that's because we have a friend in that class and he was struggling today. But when my sped teacher came in, she sat with him and helped him and he got it done. So I got all of my, and I took a grade on this, just making sure that they could, because this was our skill, retelling. So just making sure that they put it in the right order, because we've been talking about it all week. We read this book on Monday. It's Friday. So they should have been able to do it. And most of them could. I only had a couple that mixed some up, and then I had like a couple kids that I don't even think they were looking at it. And I did it on the board with them. So there's no reason they should have mixed any of them up, but whatever. I think all my class pretty much got it. I might have had one little friend, but I think all my class pretty much got it. I had to do grades because grades were due today, so I got my grades in, which was freaking insane. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I am sorry I didn't get as much content this week, but prepping for the sub and everything that happened with the house and everything is just very disheartening. I do want to show you guys, I did prep. So I prepped our sound boxes. So every month they're gonna get little sound boxes at my small group table. And this month we have apples for September. So these are their sound boxes. These are the sounds. So I have the soundboard, but sat. So that's what we're doing with those. I got those. We're going with those. I'm gonna make some this weekend. I'm gonna make some sound mats that have apples on them, so it's all like themed and ready to go. That needs to be on my to-do list. So I need to put sound mats on my list. Apples. I also need to print book pics because I forgot to do that. So I have a little bit of a to-do list, but not too big of a one. And then we have a volunteer that wants to come in our room, so I need to come up with some hours for that volunteer. That's like a major to-do that I need to do and figure out. So I gotta sit down and figure that out. But that's it, y'all. I got a book that I need to fix. But that's it. I'm gonna go to my after school program and I'm probably gonna stop the vlog here. I'm sorry, I'm not as good as Maylene of Mrs. Call Campers, and I'm so sorry, but if y'all need to see like real good first grade content, go check her out. Like, she's amazing. Mine's not as good as hers. I'm sorry, I can't. But I will, if I can remember, I think, I'm coming up here this weekend. We got to redo our board, my bulletin board. So I have my seasonal board that we need to redo, so I have to do that. That's this weekend that we're coming up here. So I'll show you like some of the things that I've updated since then. So not updated since then, but some of the things that we updated for the month of September. So a new month, we changed the calendar, we changed the writing board, we're gonna change the bulletin board. I changed out their pencils, I got their sound boxes ready. And I think that's pretty much it, but I'm gonna go. So I will see y'all in my next one, whenever that is. I think I have actually you probably should have already seen the classroom tour. You should have seen that. So I'll see you later. Bye y'all.